Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in the last video I showed you how to create bar chart, column chart and line charts, right? So in this video I will be showing you how to create an area charts, and also I will be discussing the difference between line chart and area chart, and also I will show you the difference between area chart and stacked area chart. So area chart is basically used to show the time series of data. So basically, for example, time series data is nothing but months or years data or days. So any data that contains uh, year as a x-axis or months as an x-axis, so that data can be used to define the area chart, right? So in this case, I will have taken this product sales data as an example. So here you can see we have this months as our time series, right? So using this data, first we will understand the difference between a line chart and an area chart, right? So I will take this data here. So I will take this data and I will create the line chart here. So we need to go to the insert tab, click on this and select the first option. So this is the basic line chart which we saw in our previous videos. Now let me insert one more chart which is an area chart. So once again I'm going to insert and I'm clicking on this area chart here. Right, now you can see the difference here. So in the line chart we only have the lines corresponding to the data, right? So but when it comes to the area chart, the entire area beyond this the line beyond this line, it is getting covered with a color, right? So that is the main difference. So the line which you see is same in both line and area, but the below the line, whatever the area we have, it is getting colored, right? So that is the difference between line and area chart. Otherwise everything is same. Right, now let us look at the two options today. So the area chart and the stacked area chart. So first let us insert an area chart. So I'm selecting the data here and I'm inserting an area chart. So, so this is an area chart, right? So which we previously looked. So here, if you look at if you look at the area here, so so what did we selected the self defense in shoes and trousers. But if you look at the data, look at the chart here, so the shoes plot is covered. So the plot is covering the shoes plot area, right? So so the shoes plot area is behind the trousers part, right? So I'm not able to clearly see what exactly the data is after that June month. So exactly after June month, I'm not able to see the remaining data because the trouser plot area is covering that, right? Because why it is covering, because the trouser sales have been increased after after June month, right? So so the graph has gradually increased. But when it comes to the shoes, the graph, the trend has slightly decreased after the June month. So so basically what I mean to say is, if there are more than one element, then we need to use a stacked area chart. But if you have only one element, then we can use area chart. So for example, here if I remove this trouser thing, and now you can see I can clearly get an idea of the trend here of the shoes, right? Because I only have one element here. If I include one more element, then it will be difficult for me to define what exactly it is. So what the trend it is for the shoes, because I'm not able to see the remaining data which is hiding behind the trouser area, right? So whenever you have two or more elements, then then we need to choose the stacked area chart, right? So now if I select all these things till here, and so let me select all these things, then you can see now the chart has become even more complex because I am not able to see the shades area plot because it is behind the gadgets and trousers area slots, right? So that is the main disadvantages of using area chart when you have more than one element, right? So but if you want to see what is behind the bars here, behind the area plots here, what you can do is you can right click on this plot area and click on format data series and select the first option, which is fill and line. So here select the solid fill option, and then here decrease the transparency of this. So here you can see now I am able to see the plot area for shoes, right? So now I am able to see after reducing the transparency. And now let me decrease the transparency for this one, the gadgets plot as well. Right. Now I can see the shirts plot here, right? So the last one is the shirts plot here. Even though if I decrease the transparency, still the data seems to be confusing because I'm still it is hard to understand what is what exactly, right? So we can't even compare the sales value, right? Because now we have around five colors here because this is one color, this is one color, this is one color, and these are two other colors, right? If we decrease the transparency, then the colors will get increased here. So that is the main disadvantage of using more than two elements in an area chart. But when it comes to stacked area chart, so let me select the data here and insert the stacked area chart here. So but when it comes to the stacked area chart, so here you can see every stack is parallelly upon each, right? So each area, every stack is above each stack, right? So the first stack is the trousers, the above stack is trousers. Sorry, the first stack is shoes. The second stack is trousers. Third is shirts, and the fourth is gadgets. Right. So the data here, the plot data is clearly easy to understand because I can easily see that the shoe trend is slightly decreasing after the June month. After the June month, the trend has been on the downside. But when it comes to trouser plot area, I can see the trend is increasing from June onwards, right? So that is why we have a gap here. And similarly with the uh, shirts as well, and also with the gadgets. So each tag is laid above each tag, right? So parallelly each tags are shown here, right? So that is easy to understand also. So that is the main difference between stacked area chart and normal area chart. In normal area chart, it is hard to understand the sales values, but when it comes to stacked area charts, you can easily understand the trend here of the sales, right? So for each category, you can understand the sale values here, sale trends here, right? So that is how you can use the area chart in Excel, and also whenever you have more than two elements, you can. It is recommended to use stacked area chart in Excel, right? So I hope you understood the difference between area chart and stacked area chart, and also line chart and area chart. So in my next video, I will be explaining you about uh, uh, pie chart and donut chart. So stay tuned to my videos, and if you find the videos to be informative, then please like and subscribe to my channel so that I can make more interesting videos on Excel. Thank you.